Okay, you're
Well, we
still
can
being
assume that
interrogated.
maybe already
You're still
Carl's
listening to it.
hard house.
Dr. Huxtable is female. She'll make you start making sanity checks.
Yeah.
According to Reynolds.
We have to figure out if Sarah was. We'll have to probably go talk to.
Wait, so
I'm Dr.
Party
Carl
Cross
Huxtable. Look at my suit.
happened around
You
the
chatted up with him again.
No, accidentally Hardy Carl's because it was his house.
Well, I'm gonna say.
Right, okay, it was his house.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's
And there were only 11 members there. Now, did this happen
You get him
before
talking
this
about
happened?
the thing, and yeah.
No, this happened
More
after.
information.
Okay, well, then there were only 11 members, but it was already his house, so he was
It was
already
determined that
probably
the house was too
never.
dangerous.
I mean,
Yeah.
I would, but my character
It might have, it might be her.
It might be more, you know, when did this
And
happen?
that happened
After this, so
after.
it wasn't her.
He doesn't like
He's thirsty for adventure now.
yeah, my guy's just a passive
Yeah,
observer. He
there were
wants
2
to,
members
you know,
left
find
after
out
this.
the
11
occult.
members died.
He doesn't
2
care about
members were left
anybody.
alive. These could be
Cares
different
about-
members.
He cares about her brain.
Vince was hospitalized, so he might have a
Yeah,
solid.
you were talking about
But then what about the
They also asked him.
I got
for
the
little
Christmas
boy
tree.
and I
It
saw the
might not
picture.
be.
But I mean, Huxtable's
2
usefulness
sacrifices
is
for later.
like 0.
They could be sacrifices or
it
sacrifices.
was confiscated.
It could, but it was
We
Hardy
found
Carl's
something, we
house.
found something different right
No,
now.
Oh,
he
yeah, yeah,
bought
we
it.
found-
He bought
We
it,
found
built it there.
something.
And that's pretty
We
much
found
it.
something.
Yeah, but now you
Okay, but I wanted
Gave
to-
him to give
Were
him
you guys there when I was leaving? So
No, I don't think we're
Oh,
together right now, so we
no,
you
I
don't
was in
know
the
this
morgue and I was walking out at 12.
He remembers that.
We're kind of like
And you were the
We're
newspaper.
inside the morgue researching.
Yeah.
Then I would have seen you guys. I would have told you
Okay,
about.
well, did you come and talk to us?
Blackboard.
Well, I was going to say before I left, I was going to tell you about not finding anything,
That's wanted it all
this
confiscated.
particular pattern that we had found
That's
before.
what it was.
Okay,
21st.
did you
I think
come
I
and
did.
talk to us about that, or?
Yes, I'm going to go talk to you about it before I go back to natural consensus data.
He stays pretty nice about
I'm
it.
gonna ask Andy if Hardy Carlson owned the house at the same time, or if he just rebuilt it there.
Well, didn't you say?
Because if he rebuilt it, if he rebuilt it, then he might have tried to make the cult come back.
Yeah, I think
It's
he said
not
he
gonna work
did
like
rebuild
that.
it.
And if, or they tried to create their own cult out of the wet, but they needed one more person.
But then why,
Instead of the
well, why would a cult,
13.
One, a hobo and a little child.
well, why
Oh
would a
no,
cult,
they might have another person that might.
if this was related to the cult and if he was
This was
part of
only
it, why would they have
solved.
killed him?
Okay.
No, I'm guessing the police were trying to kill the farm road.
Old Farm Road. and
Like,
kinda where
I'm
that
guessing
thing
the
was.
disappearances were
That's why
the
this is
sacrifices of the cult. And these were the police
Slapping the
trying to.
gun.
The cult was trying
What
to
about
kill
you?
Howard
What were you
Wilson
doing?
too.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's right.
He was hospitalized for his.
You find
Well, he was
Carlson's-
hospitalized
Oh, yeah.
the location of Carlson's.
What do you mean?
Well, he breathed in a
Oh,
whole
sweet.
lot of weird
The rest of the day, I was going to
It's
rent
a-
a house,
no.
and then I was going to just look for
Says
Mr.
for
Smith, hoping that I would find him.
treated.
Hospitalized for
Generally,
treatment.
houses are rented.
No,
But he was treated,
Or-
wait, several other officers were
Yeah, I
treated
should've
for
scratched
injuries
it.
and later released.
You know, doing this-
So,
There are
the
some
officers
peers,
would be
Doing
treated
this
for
with a
being
snub
on
nose
call.
is not that hard.
And there were 2 members left.
Stuffing out the
Like
glass
a real
members.
by doing it in these weird ways, like
Basically,
taking it apart.
what she's using as her tool.
And there's a couple
Or they
houses
could have
for sale.
Oh.
had
That we don't know.
Or like I said, there
Only
could be
there's
a
a
third
for
one.
sale,
Because remember Colts 3 and
on
13.
Old Farm
Yeah,
Road.
I
13.
love
3 and
revolvers
13,
so
so
much.
they might try to get another person.
I'm not here.
Well, they, and then they also.
Alright, well, I just will take
I don't
care
know
of
if
Mr.
shotguns.
Smith as I
Oh,
go.
How much
the
do we-
child went missing.
Well, this
I
is a real
seriously
person.
think we just have to wait until we can talk to
So I need to
the
talk
lawyer
to
and
them.
get the lawyer to
You're
give us
talking
paperwork so
to
we can go down to the morgue.
Like,
and-
I just want to
You're
find
talking
out.
about rentals, didn't have
I know.
Even in games, I'm all about the shotgun. Unless, like speciality, I like to go specialty stuff.
It's part of the state's, hold on.
Then shotguns and revolvers.
I used to run really good in Call of Cthulhu with
This is Mr. Black, and he tells you what Mr. Black.
It says just outside of town on North
Like,
Farm Road, we could
but
rent
like-
a car and just
Rent a car, wait a second. It's like 1925.
I have cars.
Do they have rent a car?
Gas.
I have
Doesn't
a car.
even gas.
But I didn't drive
And this
it.
is the address of
Cold
the
winter.
house?
I do too.
One of
Oh,
the
can I
gas.
drive
Because
to
they
you?
have flamethrowers and gas grenades. So
It's
it's like, oh, I've got full
why
body
guys?
armor. Neither of my weapons care.
I think if we keep the going
can't
on
really drive
Farm
through.
Road, we might find
Body armor does
Yeah,
not
we could
block
walk around
flames.
Farm Road, but
It'll
Is there a
take
flame
forever.
sorry,
do you
Battlefield
want to just do that?
Yes.
Yeah, tell them to rock ice.
Alright,
One of
well,
my
you
favorite
are
guns in that
And then
was
by then
the
it's
Rex.
about
It was
you.
the little pistol.
Yep.
That
You can
great
find her,
girl
and people
used
can
quick.
find each
Like,
other. You
Is
guys
there
do
a
not
rental
find
car?
the person was dead.
a rental. There's actually no place to rent a car in town.
Yeah.
Break
There is one taxi, remember, that you guys rode in?
to
Like,
the place.
We want to go down North
Do you
Farm
want to
Road.
go right now, or do you guys want to meet after having acquired information?
Yeah, I'm
Meet
thinking
again and
lunchtime.
talk to people.
Like,
We'll
you know,
meet
you
first
drop
and
down,
then.
shoot
Okay,
all
you want to have lunch with these two over here?
Those-
Yeah.
Okay,
Sure.
these two, you guys are out of town.
Are you
You
good
both,
with-
you
yeah.
actually run into each other at
Just
the
like I don't
county
want to
seat.
think.
And you're looking for the same thing, so you can both start
Oh,
looking
really?
for it.
Yeah, I'm looking for census data for
What do you
people
wanna
who
do
came to
today,
this
real quick?
town.
I was gonna trail a
Around-
police officer.
Yeah, you can do that. They walk
Okay,
a beat.
I'm looking for
Around town
the
and they come back.
location
That's
of
pretty
his
much it.
house.
Oh, they don't go anywhere
Okay.
suspicious?
Also, I want to know if you
Actually,
own that
no, they
house
don't.
before.
We're
They
looking
seem
for
to be
the location
totally
of the house
unsuspicious,
too.
actually.
Wait,
You know what I mean? Nothing that they
If you
do,
own the house
they don't
before
like
the
nab an
court.
apple off a grocery
Oh.
store or anything. They seem
Are you guys
completely
looking
above
for
board.
the house? Because
Huh.
we're
Yes.
planning on going.
Yes, but they're
Basic
gone.
privacy.
They went to the county seat to look for the actual location of Carlson's house.
Oh.
Yeah, I told y'all that's what I was going to look for.
Okay, so
We
you
know
do
it's
spot the
with
lady
Oh, you already know where it is?
and
that's the bad
and
thing.
him.
Because they don't. Because
Where
they
they
all
go?
know where they
Looks like they're gonna go. Where do you want to have lunch? One of the diners downtown.
I'm looking
Yeah.
for
Looks
census
like they're going to
data.
lunch at one of the diners.
I haven't
You're
had
really
this bath
hungry.
in a day.
You are very hungry too. You haven't eaten a drink in a while.
Hey, I wanted to ask you. I was looking for census data actually.
Oh, that's right, census data. It would be one of the same offices, and there's no way you wouldn't bump into each other in a
Yeah.
small building.
Yeah.
What kind of census data?
I want to look about new arrivals to the town
Stands up
around
with a hat.
1918,
my
19,
appearance.
somewhere around there.
What is your turn?
14.
That's
Nice.
you
Well,
can
you
look.
ha- you
You
covered
again,
it up
you'd
with
be
your
able to look
hat.
for like real estate
Didn't notice
purchases.
that.
Yeah.
But census data is not going to have that detailed of information unless
No,
you go
but it-
like to the federal
Can
level.
we create a
That's your
spreadsheet
federal
with
level.
some
Yeah, they don't have
evidence
like,
and
oh,
then
this
have
person
to
moved
take
here
the
in this
evidence
day.
to-
Yeah, but they would have.
Yes.
This person wasn't here.
The evidence
This,
place.
this.
The place where they
But the
kept the
census mainly
blackboard,
handles
because we don't know
numbers
where
that
evidence
numbers
is.
Evidence
that
locker.
Yeah.
I don't,
Evidence
It's a
when
warehouse.
it
You
comes to
found out?
purchase of
Yeah, I
property,
talked to.
Oh,
post
yes.
office in
Hey, lunch,
town,
buddy.
Charing
What
Cross,
do you
you might
do?
have
Yeah,
maybe.
They've got a warehouse?
Whether they'll
You
give
don't know
that to
that,
you.
though.
You're
Yeah.
not here.
Well, no, I'm just skeptical.
I mean,
you
no,
might
it's
be able
an
to find-
evidence warehouse.
no,
The police do
you
that.
can old phone
So-
records. There's an office
Well,
there.
they-
All the old
Alright.
phone records.
We're at lunch.
you.
Well, they have
Yeah.
a
If you wanna
locker. They
pour
determined to
through
find out.
those,
Okay,
you're
so
fine.
in the police
Maybe
station,
you
they
can
have
jump
a
out and
warehouse
you
for
can
all.
do
It
that.
was
There's
like
also
looking
an hour.
at, I was looking at Charing Cross.
Yeah, I'm coming
Yeah,
to
that's what I
our
mean,
seat.
Charing Cross.
I'm
It'll
here
still take
too,
several
also.
hours
Yeah.
to look through the last like
So
5
this
minutes.
is what we found.
Do I find
What
any
we
names to
found
stick out?
regarding the,
I'll let you know, but it's going to take you till
burned
dinner
down
time
building,
before you
burned
can
down.
actually.
This is my
Hardy
Oh,
Carlson.
okay.
And then that blonde wavy stuff.
Got your brain.
Found out it's North Farm Road, which is probably on here.
I should make it a little
yeah.
more poofy than
Okay.
here. I don't know because my hair is poofy, so it gets.
We
I
also
believe you guys'
found.
friends got
Wait,
arrested.
wait,
It's like,
I'm
they'll be
having
in jail,
lunch
they'll be
too.
fine.
We also
Forget
know
about
that
it.
They found this article.
Colts typically have 3 or
Well,
to
none of
13,
them were really
3 or
friends of
13
mine.
Still,
members.
poor Bo, I feel bad.
And there was 11
But we don't
died.
want to get arrested.
myself, so.
Okay, as long as you don't, I just feel bad.
I'm not
You're still
judging.
being interrogated.
Yeah.
I'm just looking forward to being the only Dr. Carl
Tell
Huxtable
us.
in the
Give me a drink, goddamn. Let me read it when you guys are done.
Yeah, it's hard for you, man. It's really hard.
I'm probably sweating. Like all the heavy.
So you guys are sitting down in a diner. He looks exhausted. You don't know if he's had any sleep.
Have you just slept? Why? Actually, that's
He's up
normal.
all night staking the police. He's the only one who still cares.
Go ahead. Talk.
No, they are very unsuspicious. Like, incredibly unsuspicious.
Well, yeah, they're just cops.
They're
There are
just
some police
cops.
officers. And you haven't seen much of Fetz, though. Because Fetz keeps going
Yeah,
in the
Fetz-
morning, and he doesn't come out till nightfall yesterday.
Fetz is pretty much, well, yesterday he was interrogating someone all day.
No,
I haven't
yeah,
seen
he's
much
doing-
of him today,
He's just
so he
yelling
might be
at
doing the same
Logan.
thing to others.
Well, as far as looking for a house to rent, there wasn't anything. They only said something about selling houses, and the one that they said was cheap and would be quickest to go would be this old estate sale on Old Farm Road. So, yes.
Where's
What, do you want to share something?
We need to go
It's
there.
near, yeah, we need to go there, because that's where
Yeah,
the
that was
burned
it.
down
At
building
least I
was.
want to go there.
Well, do you think that
Yes.
it was actually
you're with the
burned down, or
It
is
was
this
rebuilt.
This
They
had
rebuilt
tables
it as a
together.
They rebuilt it.
Can't
We
believe
could go see what this is the one that's for sale because I know
Yeah.
the
Yeah, we
realtor's
need to
name.
No.
I don't know
The lawyer's name.
I know the lawyer's name.
The lawyer who's trying to
You don't
sell
wanna
it.
He's trying to sell it. And Mr. Black.
I wanted to
Yeah.
ask
And that's who
you
you
told you.
Yeah.
saw, wanted to see.
Yes, but we have an appointment.
Yeah,
we have an appointment.
Well, he's the one who wants to sell the house, so it's his house.
So we should ask him about that house and that appointment.
Oh, but I want to
Oh.
We can go out to North Farm Road if we could find a car and I could
We can
drive
tax
it.
it.
That would be
So we just drive all of Old Farm Road.
Well, how are you gonna drive?
You want to go get we can rent one? No.
Why
There
do
are
you
no-
have
They've
to
looked, yeah, they've looked for rental cars. It's a
I
tiny,
guess
tiny
because
town.
Why'd you put 30 in?
We could
opening
go
hours?
to
She
Nashua
does
and rent a car from
So I
there.
guess the
They
big
probably would have a
DD
rental place in Nashua.
machine.
Nashua. Okay.
Sometimes I don't know.
It's all,
I'm
okay, yeah,
trying
you
to
don't
make
know
it.
how far it is.
I know. I'm at the technology major too, but I still like to think about it.
Does anyone know how to drive a car?
I do.
I do.
You guys
I
all
have a
probably know
Colin's
how to
character
drive.
has a
Okay,
car
well, I
now,
wasn't sure because there was a skill, so I didn't know. Okay,
This
well,
is like a basic drive.
I can go to Nashua and
If you're just
see.
driving down the road, you don't even have to make a roll.
What?
It's, the roll for drive auto is for if you're trying to do something like,
Crazy, like stuff shit.
yeah,
Okay,
just
cool.
stuntman
The tracks
stuff, or if suddenly a deer runs in front of your car and you're trying to avoid it, you have to make a roll.
I can avoid shit.
If it's really, really terrible weather, no, you don't want to hit a deer in one of these cars back then.
I
It'll
know.
destroy the car.
I know, but avoiding it could also be.
Yes, it could.
Okay,
You have
well,
to make that call.
I can go to Nashua and rent a car and come back.
Alright. It's only lunchtime, we're good.
Okay, is that what you're
Sam,
planning on
you
doing?
further away. I'm about to be with you. I want to go find
No.
Sneakies or something.
Nashua's way closer.
I'm in jail right now.
Nashua's the
I
county seat.
wanna,
It's only
It's in
5
the
I know
miles
that you
away.
have some stuff, right?
It's 20 miles from Nashua.
Yeah, either
Oh,
way.
this one that's 5 miles
Free me,
away.
I'd be happy to share.
5 miles is Petersboro down the track.
Oh, and that one doesn't have a
And that's
car.
also a small town you don't know.
So you
that
said
has a
that
rental
there's
place.
only 13 members in the cult?
13 or 3. They like that kind of thing. Right?
Alright,
Yeah,
so
13.
are you saying
Or
that
Yes,
there's-
666.
I mean,
I
just
think
think
that's pretty large.
significant numbers like 7, 13, 3.
666.
Basically,
That's not really a popular
uh,
even number in this time period.
616.
More like 13. Or if you're Japanese,
But
4.
then it's harder to.
So are you saying that there could be 2 remaining that we reached?
Well, we kind of have this theory that whenever the police burned down this or shut down this occult company, there are only 11 members found dead. So we were thinking that the 2 remaining members got away, since 13 is a significant number. 2 remaining members got away, and it could be the 2 people that were found brutally murdered.
But there were more than 2.
2, yeah.
Oh, 2 disappeared.
2 disappeared,
And
2
two
were
were
murdered. 2
Carlson was
disappeared.
murdered. He was ripped in half, and so was Mrs.
And it was part
Mrs.
of Carlson's house.
Do
So
you
he
think
was
Mrs.
probably.
Corkindale was one of the cult members?
Well, then
Interesting.
also, why was
And then
it-
there was a child who disappeared, and then
And
there
a hobo.
was the hobo disappeared.
Alright, this is out of character, but what about the lawyers? Black and what's his face?
Black and Smith?
Black and Smith, could they be the 2?
That doesn't have to be out of character. You could ask that.
Well, I don't know anything about Black and Smith.
Oh, okay. Nobody's mentioned the lawyers to him yet? Okay. We can just say information dump, and you guys can basically, everybody
Information
tells
dump.
everything that they know. We can do that. You guys
My
can,
mouth.
well, not so much my mouth, you guys discuss it, and the lawyers are brought up, and now you can say that. What about them? The lady, blah, blah, blah.
They be the 2 missing members of the cult.
Well,
They could,
it seems unlikely.
but I mean, I don't know.
Maybe-
Like if the police were onto
Like,
the cult already,
This seems like cult-related murders, though.
that's true.
Yeah.
But
Well,
the
also-
You
police,
got a sandwich, and you just put it down, you're talking, and you reach for it, it's gone. Literally gone. And nobody else notices this at all. And you're looking down at the plate, and then you look up at your friends, and what do you say? Okay, that's what he says. You guys know what he's talking about. What does he talk about? You look down at the sandwich is back on the plate.
he's like, what?
Are you alright?
So-
okay? Are you getting tired? You should
You-
be taking
you
a
should
nap.
You are
probably
really
go to
tired.
sleep.
Keep that in mind. You haven't had sleep in over 24
Maybe you
hours.
should nap. Naps are good for
Should
you.
maybe give you first aid.
The adventures
I have
of
first
man.
aid.
No, first aid's not going to help him. He's just exhausted.
That's
You
beyond.
guys don't even know what's the matter with him. He's like, what the hell? And then he goes, And he looks down at this plane and he looks.
Hey, doesn't it look like a tasty sandwich?
I'm gonna slide that away from me now.
Not hungry anymore?
No.
No, I'd be.
Now that my food is
Can
ready.
you not tell us what the matter is?
Murders. Well, there were police members that were injured during
Yeah, it
this.
says Howard Fetz was
How about
hospitalized
that
for
jail,
treatment.
though?
And
Also,
other
Dr.
officers were
Carl
treated for
Huxtable.
injuries, but
Look at my
it seems
shoes.
like maybe Fetz was closer to the explosion or the
Yeah.
smoke or something, so maybe he was a cult member.
Well,
Dude.
it could be the
Wow.
police trying to get revenge on the cult.
Oh, that could be the cult leader
Are you still
because
playing Rocksmith?
he said when in his statements they were really similar to the
But
Get
it
taught me
was
how to
in
play.
Carlson's house.
And we
You
thought
know,
it would be a
Hardy
pretty
Carlson
good
could also be, and maybe he was
A lot of fun.
trying to get out of the cult. or
Like,
something.
maybe, I mean,
No, it
if
doesn't.
the ritual was at Hardy Carson's house,
No, I don't
when
think
Did he own the house before,
What
or
makes
did
you
he
No,
just?
the information that you got was that he had a house built after the fire.
Oh yeah, it's the one that actually
Nineteen
red
twenty.
strings.
He went to Egypt and the Middle East in 1920, and they built a house while he was there, and then he came back to Campbell.
Because you hook up a
He
real
went to the
guitar
Middle
to
East.
it.
Yes. Oops,
So I
He
really
knew
want to look at these
Arabic.
papers now because maybe they're in Arabic and I
Arabic.
speak Arabic.
Wait a minute, you're sitting
And I
at
speak
this
Latin,
table?
so
I don't know.
hey.
I've been staking the police officers like for almost 2 days or
You
almost
haven't ever
2
seen
days.
them go to the evidence
Are we still on the train?
place?
No, I
Well,
stopped.
it's gonna take you guys all day to
and
find
he
the
just
information you
walked
want
around
before you can
the
hit
city.
that. There
I
is
was about to say just
Did I
doing the
find
exact same
Nothing
patrol
stood out.
all day. I've checked their
One thing that you did find that was
desks, found nothing out of
You
the
did find
ordinary
one
except
Hardy.
for the bullets, which I took.
Did anybody tell you about Hardy Carlson?
You know,
And the
Professor,
regular
you saw the
ones?
article.
Yes, I saw the article.
Okay, so you saw the defense name
bullets.
in
I
several.
took their fancy bullets.
That you stole from the police station?
Yeah.
They were engraved with people's names.
There was in 1919.
You've seen
There
different
was
resurrections,
a.
right? Those bullets.
Is this after lunch or still at lunch?
Still at lunch. I'm dealing with just something that he's found out during that whole day.
Caitlin, your eating habits are terrible.
Where's that? Where's the farmhouse?
I like how we were talking about
Farmhouse
my
article.
sandwich
The
disappeared.
1919 one?
And then when I noticed it, I was
Are you
like,
gonna growl at me
I looked
again?
back down, it's
Can I pet you, or are you just gonna be grumpy?
Let her smell your hands.
Well, I did, and then
Is
she
that
went.
empty?
Sandwich.
That happened?
Yeah.
In game?
Should probably get
Like
off.
legitimately?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Adventures
over there somewhere.
Yeah, no.
Never lose weight.
No, that'd be great. It's like, you know, the title, The Adventures of
There's
Manfred,
numbers on the back.
The Mystery of the Disappearing Sandwich.
I don't know if that's important.
Oh.
Are there numbers?
Before
Where's
that,
the
at
other
the same
article?
address, is
Did you
it
tell them about
Mills Carlsen?
One.
Different spelling, Carlsen.
Wait.
That's in 1919 in the book. Nils, Nils, and then Carlsen is an E instead of like Carlsen with an O. It's Carlsen with an E, which seems kind of weird.
Nice.
You do find that, you do notice that.
Is Bo
So-
still back there?
Yeah, he's still.
Yeah.
I can't even see
He's
you
being
'cause you're
very
right
good,
here.
and he's being very patient with the fact
I'm
that he's
in jail. Thanks for rescuing me.
Is there a way to rescue him? How long do they keep him for suspicion of?
A few days, they could potentially keep him.
Poor thing.
They actually arrested him for suspicion of AIDS.
No. Anyway, do you guys have plans for that afternoon?
Let's
we
go
going to-
rescue
We
Bo.
wanna
Are we
go.
going
What's
to the
up?
warehouse?
Warehouse.
Warehouse.
I'm going to
Warehouse.
Nashua.
I want to get
You're going back to Nashua?
To get a car. To get the rental car. Rent a car.
I think
I want to get
Oh,
a
you
car.
want to rent a car? Okay, yeah, you can do that. That'll be,
She's renting
that'll
a
take you
car.
the rest of the day.
Yeah.
So driving back will actually take you a lot longer than a train,
Me-
just because roads are awful.
You, me, and him are gonna go to the house once you cut back to the car.
It'll be dark.
It'll be dark.
Well,
You
We'll
want
go
to
Saturday morning.
Well, we could.
Flashlights?
Well, at that point, we could just say
I'll go with you and help you
wander
find the
around.
warehouse.
Okay, warehouse.
How far
Are you
is
going back or are you
actually
staying?
the old
I'm
farm
going.
road?
You can see it on the map there where
Oh
it
my gosh, really
starts.
going back.
like, can we walk there?
Yeah, can we walk there? Why don't we just walk there instead of getting a car?
Yeah, you have no idea how far up the road, and you don't have the, you do have the address, don't you? Did he give you the
Is there
address of the house?
bikes? No, he didn't.
No.
I thought he, oh, he didn't know it.
Do
Black
bikes?
knows it.
Yeah.
Or
Or
bikes
horses.
exist
You
too?
don't know
So-
which house it is, though. That's the biggest
They,
problem.
they have bike
Well,
bike shop?
they
Yeah,
weren't
there's
bikes.
bicycles.
They were
There's
more
no
bike
do I
have the
shops.
exact
You know, he
What
said
house it is.
until we know where it is,
What's
we
the
may as well
exact
look around
address?
town for black.
Yeah, you can find that out. You
Well,
got
we
that.
already
Got
made
that
the-
more.
we already made the
On Old
Yeah,
Farm.
but that's in 2 days. We can look around town for
Oh,
him.
you could try to find him on the street.
Who, Black?
Yeah.
You don't know what he looks like.
That's true.
None of you have ever seen him.
We could
Oh,
we go to
he's
the
a
we're gonna go back to the
lawyer
newspaper
boy.
articles and see if there's Black. Look up like his name.
Yeah, you can try.
And
You
see
can
if
try
there's any
that.
pictures of him.
You
I'll
can
just
try.
go get a
We're
car.
talking
and
Black.
Okay, you're gonna go. So you're going to Nashville to get a
Taking care
car.
of
I
clients,
forgot what
right?
we're doing.
I don't know. He might wander the
You
streets.
guys are still in Nashville. You'll be heading back tonight on the train. You guys are going to the mortuary to look to. You're going to the mortuary to see
I'm
the.
thinking
Well,
about
the
it.
morgue?
think
Sorry.
he
nothing.
would be with clients right now, so.
But it would be nice to see him
Oh, why?
if tomorrow.
You could-
I might
you
see him.
could.
Tomorrow
After
is not a work day,
Tomorrow's
right?
Sunday. It's not a work day.
He might be
What,
wandering
what's on
around.
your necklace
Alright,
besides
you
the
could
owl?
stake outside of the office
one
and
of
wait for a
those,
guy
Nice.
to ask who
And
he
a
is.
costume.
Yeah, that would just take
Yeah,
forever.
that would
I
go
did like-
real well.
Alright, I guess I'll do a library.
Let's try and
Stones of
save,
some
what's this?
I want to say.
By the way, I have
Library
It's
use.
Coco.
So you're gonna try to go back to the police office and deal with that?
Yeah, and have him do a disguise check to be Black.
What?
No, that's
That
a
would be
terrible idea.
hilarious.
Okay.
It's
So
terribly
who's
racist.
going to the police department?
What?
No, to be Black the lawyer.
Why are we trying to
And
hook up
go
with
down
Black?
to the mortuary and be like, this is the lawyer guy.
Black was
And he goes, "Tell
Carlson,
you lawyer
Professor
stuff,
Carlson's
and
lawyer.
we're gonna get
She
you
found out
something."
that he's trying to sell a house that is
That's
probably the
horrible,
same
I think.
house that was on the property that was burned down in 1919.
You're really pretty Black.
They're hoping
Why
there's
aren't
some
they
kind of
suspicious?
clues.
So why aren't they suspicious of being the two that we're missing and looking for?
Who?
The lawyers.
Yeah, the
he
lawyers.
He put forth a theory that the lawyers might be those
It's
extra
possible.
two cult members.
It's possible.
I
But I
know
mean,
it's a 12 on my
I'm not gonna ask them questions because
On
I'm
what?
one of the only people left who's
Okay,
not under
um,
suspicion of
Get
something.
You don't find any
So I'm
photographs
trying to
of
be like
Mr.
the
Black.
sneaky person.
Well, in 1920 there were very few photos in the papers at all. Actually.
Okay.
So
Well-
they don't just, you know how nowadays they put a
Well,
picture of
drawings.
everybody in newspapers? There were almost no photographs back then.
Is-
And they didn't
was
just
there
do like,
anything that
here's
said, like,
Mr. Black.
Is there anything that said Mr. Black? Like, is he Black? Jeremiah.
There's not, you rolled a successful library use?
Yeah.
There's a few mentions of him in various things for representing people in civil lawsuits and that kind of stuff. But that's about all there is. It's pretty quiet on Mr. Bryan.
Okay. Can I try for, what's the other guy, Smith?
It's actually, he's closing up shop by the time. It takes about 4 hours to do a library use to actually search diligently. So he's ready to close up again by the time you're done looking for Black and don't think you're going to find anything of relevance.
Have we drawn a connection between the victims?
No.
I don't think so. There doesn't seem to be one, actually.
It's just
Yeah, especially with the hobo in the shop.
Just like
the only connection that
just the
seems to have
location.
appeared is
Except for
between
that one-
Carlson
We
and
should probably
the
get
cult
the
thing.
hobo out so we can use his
Could be.
shovels.
there's a connection
There
there.
seems to be some kind of connection there.
Yeah,
You guys
warehouse
get back to
looking.
town.
Can we
Oh,
not
yeah,
look for the
warehouse.
warehouse?
Can we look for
Yeah.
the warehouse? Is there clues for the warehouse?
I thought he told you where the warehouse was.
No, he doesn't.
No,
he
no.
didn't know
He-
where the warehouse was.
For her to pursue where exactly the warehouse was would have come across as very suspicious.
I might
Oh.
have to just
You know what I mean?
drunk and try again.
Oh, I thought
Where's
he
this
told you
place?
where it
What's the
was.
address? Why do I want to
How
know?
do you get there?
Can I borrow the keys? It just
He
would
likes
have been
you.
a little pushy. You went to Nashua. What did you say you were doing? tonight?
Police station, so.
You're trying to get them out. Okay, the police station is. There's nobody up front, but you can hear yelling coming from the back.
Uh-huh.
And crying.
Are you going with her?
Okay.
You can, like, wait outside.
Yeah, wait. You
Yeah, let's
should
go
wait
wait outside.
for cover, just
Okay.
in case I need
But I'm
it.
also not like holding any of my guns on me or
Ooh,
anything
I'll
like
make
that,
a bird
'cause
call.
if anybody decides
need
Well,
to
you
help.
can hear it coming from the back, the yelling. What are you gonna do? You're all by yourself.
Can I?
Unless you wanted to go
There's
with her.
no
Is
like
that her
officers sitting at that
You
the
can go
front.
with her.
Okay, I'll go
No,
on.
nobody's at the front desk.
I'll go on
This
in
is like
next.
Mayberry. You
I'll
ever
be
watch Andy
standing.
Griffith Show?
I'll be standing around the front
Yeah.
desk.
Have you ever seen the Andy Griffith Show? Yeah.
Yes.
So sometimes there's just not people there.
I'll just be standing around the front desk.
Okay, so you're going into the building with her.
Yes, sir.
There's nobody there. You can hear yelling from the back.
I can hear yelling from the back.
Okay.
Do I see? So is it him being interrogated right now?
Yeah.
You have no
And
idea.
Where is he?
You don't see him.
I don't see any.
Yeah,
yelling.
there's a room in the front with a single door that leads to the back. You don't see any cells. You can assume that they're in the back, behind there.
I want to open the door.
Okay, you open it and peek in. There's a door to your it's like straight ahead. And you got a door to the left that's closed. You can hear the yelling,
Yeah.
and then there's two cells with bars.
Okay.
And do you see a map to the warehouse?
And
Am I there?
do you want to be? You can go with her if you want.
Who is there?
John,
Am I there? Can I
Mary.
see that?
Mary Jane and John. Yeah, you guys. She's going to check the newspaper. You can go with them if you want as well. Okay.
I mean, I've been in there, so I can be there for it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you. Okay. So.
I'm looking for
Tell me
This
where
is
they are.
afternoon. This is before you guys
You
get
guys
back.
pretty much already discovered what all I know.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. He basically is. Fetz is in there.
Okay.
I know you're hiding something. I know you're hiding something. It's that kind of thing. In your face.
Can I go
Got the
in
cigar
there?
smoke. Into the interrogation room?
Yeah.
You can do anything you want. It's broken.
Everyone's like
Are
staring.
you gonna knock? Or are you just gonna open the door? Or what are you gonna do?
Shoulder it.
I wanna
She's walking towards the interrogation
I
room.
want to search the
I'm
room.
assuming you're gonna at least walk over towards it before he might try to stop you.
You're gonna get
You're not
tackled.
there. You're not there.
I know, but. Are you gonna say anything?
No, I don't think you should interrupt the interrogation on someone.
No.
who's searching for
She's
their
there
house
too.
room.
She came with
You're
you.
there?
Yeah, she is.
Oh, I did not know that.
You hear this, Bo? There's voices right outside the cell.
Yay! Help me!
What do you? He looks terrible.
Well, can we like?
He looks all
do
sweaty
they
and
have
he's
bail?
disheveled. They have
Look at
what?
my suit,
Have
save me.
bail or something?
Yeah, you don't know. You have no idea.
Why
should
is
be able
there
to
no one
post-
at the front desk?
You can always go up front and wait for a cop to appear.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Literally.
That's what essentially you waited at the top and you
Yeah,
went
I
back
was
to
just
look
gonna,
at
Alright.
I was just gonna see
Or
if
you
I
can
could
go and
find a
talk to
police
the
officer to
I'm
get them
looking
out
for
on
clues
bail or
as to
something.
where this warehouse
Can I
location
just
is.
knock on
So
the
you're just
door?
gonna like go through the filing cabinets and stuff?
Excuse me.
Okay.
Look under W.
Yeah, tap, 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 tap. You're gonna... Don't.
Alright.
The
I'm
door-
up there.
You step back.
Because he
Okay.
knows me.
Yeah, okay. So he knows her too. You tapped, and the yelling stopped, and you look
Well,
over your
here's
shoulder,
the
and Manfred's
muscle.
gone. You're standing in the doorway, and he's just gone. You're like, uh-oh. And then the door jerks open real fast, and there's Fetz standing right there. The room stinks of, like, smoke comes out, cigar smoke comes out. He's got a big, nasty stogie.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
he glares at you, and he goes, "You're not supposed to be back here."
Wait. Was he like hostile to me whenever we met? I think I was just
You were
standing
with them,
around.
yes. You were with them when
Okay.
he yelled at Dr. Huxtable.
So he's
You didn't actually talk to
kind
him.
of like being mean to me because I was with them.
You don't know.
Kind of in a.
No, so he pointed.
He steps out of the room. He's like crowding you, unless you back up, as he walks out of the room, and he pulls the door shut.
Uh-huh.
He looks back inside once, and he pulls the door shut, and he takes his keys out and he locks it. And he puts his keys down back in the front. And he said, "Ma'am, you're gonna have to go to the front. This is not for civilians."
Well.
You hearing all this, Bo? This is in the hallway right outside the cell. You can't see them unless you want to go right up to the bars.
Let me.
I
Right
go
now,
to the bars.
okay.
I
You see
can-
fake Dr. Huxtable. that lawyer guy, whatever his name was. Do you remember his name?
Dr.
No.
Seuss.
Okay, that lawyer guy. His face is up to the bars and he's looking out at you and Fetz.
Okay. Well.
And Fetz is like gesturing to you to go to the front.
All
You
right.
can hear all this too because the door at least back is still wide open.
Okay.
So it sounds like Fetz is like, "Come on, man, you need to go up the front, man."
Well, I'm gonna be nice to him. Like I'm gonna
What
try
are you
to
gonna
be
say?
nice to him.
He's
I was just like,
escorting you out
I
of this
will-
area though.
Whenever you're done, is it okay if we talk at the front?
We can talk right now. Let's go.
Okay.
It sounds like they're coming up front. What are you doing?
I mean, I don't have my cowboy stuff on,
Okay.
but
But you were there when he pulled a gun on Tyler
Yeah,
Bryan.
I'm just gonna
right?
be
Tyler
like-
Bryan's right,
just gonna
right?
be like-
Okay, because I got mixed up. Where are you going?
I'm outside.
You head out the front door quick.
I
But
think I'm gonna leave
But,
too.
Okay.
He's just searching and he hasn't.
You push
seen
the
me.
filing cabinet shut and walk out. John, you staying?
I'm standing right there.
Okay, just stand at
Yeah.
this. Okay. He's escorting you up to the front. He closes the door behind
Okay.
both of you,
Wait.
and he spots
You
you,
two?
and he gives you kind of a look, and then he says, "What do you need?"
After an officer.
Well,
Because you were there when he yelled at Dr. Huxtable too, right? Okay.
I'm gonna try to put this delicately. I'm not saying this.
Right, but that's fine.
I'm saying this out of character.
Okay.
I don't know how I would word it, but
Well,
I
I-
want to put it delicately.
I could put it delicately.
Well, I want to kind of ask him about the injuries he got when.
Oh, you were gonna try to investigate. I was just trying to get our buddies out on
You guys just tell me what you end up saying. Don't have this conversation. Stop.
Right, right. Okay.
Because you guys wouldn't be able to have this conversation sitting in front of
We
you.
don't have to look.
Right. And he says, "What do you need?"
Is there telepathy skill?
So,
And he,
Mr. Fetz.
Sergeant Fetz.
Sergeant Fetz. I was looking through some old newspapers that I had purchased because you can buy old newspapers, right? Out of character.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I was looking at some old newspapers I purchased. Trying to get a little history of the town we're visiting, and came across an article about a police raid.
His
in-
face gets really, really red.
God. And was wondering if you're okay from that.
He's talking to his face. He looks like he is losing it big time.
Are you? I just wanted to know if.
Can I pray over you? Maybe you should go to the hospital and got the hospital.
If any injuries you sustained were very bad or.
That's none of your business. Why don't you get out of here?
Okay.
He's like broken out into a sweat.
Really?
Yes, he's got this twitch starting really in his eye, and it's
Okay,
bad.
Well, I'm not gonna leave.
That's fine, that's fine.
Okay.
Wait, you're not saying that,
Yeah.
right? You're just standing there.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, yeah.
I'm standing there. Okay.
He's losing it. This guy is like upset.
Okay. I have
sorry.
my
Oh,
gun
that's okay.
in my purse, just so you know.
That's fine. No, I figured that.
Kind of like reaching a little for it. Just make sure that
Maybe
no.
a spot hidden.
No,
He might
Not
notice,
reaching
Yeah.
for
but
it.
he might notice that you're kind of like
Kind
more
of like-
carefully doing that. Fetz is not
Having
probably
my
gonna notice.
hands
She's like,
near it,
that's fine.
just in
Can we look
case.
into the
Yeah,
window?
Not
Yeah.
actually
I see
pulling
that
it out.
she's doing this.
Okay, you noticed. You just noticed this. That
Yeah.
she's
So
kind
I'm
of
just
like,
kind of like, yeah.
Talking to pets.
she's-
get out.
Oh, she's inching towards her gun just in case.
That's okay.
Well, I wanted to know. Yeah.
Okay, keep going.
This is what happened to me.
He's like
He's
seething
right, man. Go ahead. Okay.
Is there
Keep
any?
going. Go ahead.
Is there any amount of money I can pay you?
Oh my god!
To get these people out of
He
jail?
bites down on the cigar so hard that it breaks off in his mouth and goes, "Are you bribing me?"
No.
I think
I'm just wondering if they have any bail posted.
You're gonna need a court order from the county seat. You get a court order and their bail. It's gonna be at least $50. And yeah, you can bail them out, little missy. Now get out of
All
here.
right, I'm going.
Are you with
Run
her?
out.
No sir, no sir. But
What do you want?
You better go.
He's a mess right now. He is just like, he's not the most attractive guy at any time. When he talks to you, notice that where he bit the cigar, there's all that tobacco is like all over his teeth on one side. Do you leave? Do you
Yeah,
go for the
I'm
door?
going.
Okay, yeah, there's something. Make a psychology check.
Oh, okay.
I was just gonna ask for a light to light up a cigarette, but I can see you're a little busy, so I'm just gonna kind of get on out of here.
There's no way.
I hope you have a wonderful
Get
day.
out of here!
Dang it, I missed it.
You missed it. Okay, you can make a psychology check for me too as you're hurrying towards the door. I'm taking it.
There's
I'm just
no
gonna
way
here
to
to
sweet
ask
talk
for
him.
like no. There's something wrong with this guy.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, no, I don't have any.
Okay. As soon as you mentioned that thing, he lost it. As soon as you mentioned the 1919 raid.
All right.
I mean, you saw it on his face. I tried to
Lost
convey
it.
that, but wow. And yeah, you could see this too. You can make a psychology check.
Do it.
Man,
Can I make a
I have to
psychology
get the
check?
rest of it.
Today.
No, because you haven't seen
Oh,
it.
okay.
I tried.
But he
And
might
it
see the
was
face
not
when he comes walking
successful.
back.
But now, if you can get a court order,
Now
For the
we
bail.
can get a court order,
Then
and it'll
yes.
be at least $50. And I'm gonna have to ask for someone else's money
you're guessing $50 per person.
because I only have $25 shaken.
Okay.
Why do you only have $25?
She's not that.
It's
she's
the
not
20.
terribly wealthy. Okay.
It's the
also
20th
it's right on
day.
Sunday,
Nashua,
so
you
you
guys
can't
are
go.
heading back. Is there anything
I have
else?
savings.
Anybody wants to do that day till dinner time? So we can get the group back together.
Did
I'm
I find
driving back to
anything in
Nashville.
my,
You'll be driving
in
back
my
from
filing
Nashville.
cabinet search?
No, it was
Nothing?
too brief. It was
Nothing?
way too brief. Sorry.
But you know where the keys
All
are.
right, give me a half library use
We
check.
do know
How about
where
that?
the
I'll
keys
give you that.
So we tried to rescue
So
you.
anything less than 20.
What's happening?
No, actually, you found out the information you needed to get him out. You didn't make it?
Okay.
Okay. So, you guys can all meet again for dinner if you'd like. You could have arranged to meet someplace. The diner again if you want.
Let's meet at the diner.
Okay. And everybody gets together except for Bo and Logan. You're into it till 9 p.m. It's 12 hours. It's hell.
He gets angrier.
He gets really pissed.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
It worse.
Yeah, actually, it's going to be as if you had actually yelled at him.
That's
Because you were in the office with when Huxtable had yelled at
If I
him.
should do anything with
Were you with them at that point?
Yeah, I was with
So,
No, he wasn't. No, he was out in town.
Or
They
no,
were
I was
penning for
with,
gold.
and for gold after you guys got you that evening.
yeah, I was with Huxtable. So.
Why do y'all stay with him? This is obviously a bad idea.
What time does the police station close?
Give me a
Oh, it doesn't
con times
matter.
5.
Alright. So my constitution.
Times 5, please. Okay, and you guys can discuss the information that you found, which is in Bertelli's back, and
I
so
found where
is
he
William's.
lives.
Not Williams.
Right?
12 times
Yes,
5,
you know where the plat map, and you've got an address
I got the address.
Yes.
for Carlson.
You made
For
it.
Carlson.
We should go there.
Wait.
You made it.
You've got a car. She's
I have
got
a
a car. You rented a big old Cadillac. And
Alright.
everybody can ride. Well, actually,
Cadillac.
yeah, it's a big car. It'll be tight to fit everybody sitting at this table.
I found out that we need to get a court order to get these two bozos out of jail.
Three.
Oh.
Yeah, it's Dr. Huxtable.
Dr. Huxtable.
I can ride.
The real Dr.
I made my
Huxtable, the fake
constitution
one,
check, by the way.
You made okay, no damage.
The
no
real
damage.
Dr. Huxtable, the fake Dr. Huxtable, and
No.
drunken
Prospector.
Prospector.
Silver something.
Silversmith.
Silversmith.
Yes.
Silver snatch.
He wanted
Okay,
it.
well, you have dinner. You have the address. Did you tell them what you found out?
Yes.
Did you actually tell them?
I'm gonna- I
You
found
probably
out
need to
about-
actually tell them, because I told you.
I found out this. Alright. The same address where
Professor Carlson.
where Professor Carlson had his house built had a man named Mills Carlson, S-E-N instead of son. It was quite
In 1919.
in 1919. It was odd that the name was slightly different.
Let's make the sound better.
So the name was exactly the same except for the E and the O.
He said in
And it was
1919.
Niels Carlson
Niels
in
Carlson.
1919. And then Professor Carlson's, what's his first name?
Is because
1919.
Professor.
And that's when the
Hardy Carlson
police raid
was
on
listed in the
Cole.
document.
Yeah, Hardy Carlson was the one who built the park. So
He basically checked out directories, phone directories.
one
for
D
the town.
He checks out. So good.
You think it could be the same?
It could be the same person.
I mean, like, because after the
So
cult
why would you change your
raid,
name?
well, I
Just-
mean, after the cult raid, why would you want to, like, if this crooked cop is on your tail, you don't want to.
Well, then that's the same house that is actually up for sale by Mr. Black Lawyer Man.
do you know how much it costs?
I do not know anything. I know it's an estate sale and he wants to sell it cheap and fast.
Once again,
She could.
I'm suspicious of black.
I'm suspicious of him too, but we need that estate.
I can pose as a potential buyer.
Business expense.
Or someone can actually buy it. I don't know who has the money for it.
I probably
I
have
know who has the
some.
money.
I know who has the money for it.
A mobster.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know who has the.
Are you
I don't know who has the
private
money for it. And
Yes, he is.
Stairs and
government.
shit.
No, he's private.
Okay.
It's just him. Okay, so what's the
Of course,
plan?
How much is the house?
You
We don't know yet.
Don't
I have an
No one's
appointment
talked
to
to Mr.
see-
Blackwell.
Can't be
We
more
haven't get to
expensive
see
than my
Mr.
guy's
Black.
actual
These
house,
guys have an
so
appointment on
I'll get
Monday.
one.
I have an
You have an appointment
appointment.
with Smith on
We
Monday.
don't have any
Not to
government
I was gonna
officers,
say,
like, people who
there
work
could be a lot
with
of
the
cult
government.
things in that.
Nope.
So that would be a good cover for your appointment with Black.
So that makes
To buy the
sense.
house.
To buy the,
Like-
to buy the house.
It would be, actually.
And I can
Good
actually
idea.
pose as you and you can pose as me and talk to Smith so that,
Where does
because I know where our
Black
questions
live?
are.
Don't know.
That's a creepy question. Don't know.
You check the phone directory and it's not listed. He does not have a listing number apparently.
So,
Does Black have a lucid number?
Yeah, that's what I just said. Black doesn't have a listing.
Right,
Smith?
Mr. Manfred?
Yeah, he likes to take my
We
salary.
can't find them. We have to wait till you come in.
So, when you were staking out the police, you said Mr. Fetz, or Sergeant Fetz came in the morning and left late at night, and he was in there all day.
Did I?
Did you?
Yeah, he would come in the morning,
Did I?
and yeah, he left late at night, around 9, 10 p.m.
Yeah, he
So,
did.
if he goes in again tomorrow, if one of them follows him home, we can find out where he is.
Fetz?
Fetz. Yeah,
Fetz is in the directory.
Oh, he
His
is?
phone
Oh,
number,
Fetz.
his address is in there.
We can.
You can easily find it.
We can, if,
Hey,
because there's something going on, we can.
A wife?
I doubt it, but we can.
Who would deal with
he's
that?
ugly, and he seems like a.
Rough.
So, you're saying his house is empty anymore
For as long as he's at the police station.
You just want to break into
Adventures
something.
of...
Manfred!
Look
Just
at
put it
you.
like a dynamite stick in his house.
No.
There's Joseph Manfred.
Okay. Are you guys doing anything tonight? Or are you going to stay the next couple days and wait till your appointments?
Actually, I think Manfred's going to go on another adventure to Fetsy's house in the next.
Well, I don't know about tonight.
For you, and everybody else can sit down and do nothing.
Yeah.
Could we break into Fetsy's
He gets
house?
arrested, then shot.
Maybe the evidence is
It'd have to
there.
be during the day.
It would have to be during the day because you think that he goes home at night.
Yeah.
I mean, you left the police station.
Well, it's on Sunday. We probably can go.
Does he go home?
Is it Sunday today?
Tomorrow is Sunday.
It's not night yet. It's dinner time.
Oh,
That's
Saturday
when we're having
night.
this discussion.
Oh.
Police
We
never
can't go
take
to the
Sunday.
court right now.
You're
I wanna see
exhausted.
what-
You haven't slept in over 36 hours.
Yeah.
You need to get some sleep. You're
Apparently I'm envisioning sandwiches to take.
Adventure of
But I never mentioned that to anybody.
Sleeping.
you're gonna need to sleep this night, or you're gonna be hurting really bad.
Dang
You
it.
will start really hallucinating. It'll be pretty awful.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Fun for us.
Context clues, guys. Alright, yeah, I'll fall asleep tonight.
Okay. Is there anything you guys want to do this evening, specifically, or do you want to push back and wait till you can potentially go to the house legally?
Yeah, let's do that legally because the cops are crooked.
Okay. So you're
I
taking
wanna-
Sunday off essentially.
Yeah.
I want to see what Fetsy's doing.
We're all going to the beach.
Well, Fetz ends up going back in on Sunday. You're thrown back in the cell.
Yay.
You're exhausted. You feel awful. You're fed again.
Welcome back.
Both of you
cellmate.
guys can make a spot hidden
Alright.
for me. After Fetz leaves that night and turns the lights off.
Wait,
No, I didn't make it.
You can make it?
Nope.
did you
Oh,
tell me
did you
that
make
he
it?
has
No.
his keys?
Okay.
I
And-
can
okay,
tell
so
you
you
that,
don't
yeah.
notice. You hear a jingling in the hall.
let's,
It's like a
let's
clink, like
do
somebody
the
dropped
mind
something.
meld dumping.
Okay.
So now you know all.
But there's
I
nobody
know.
in the building. They
Cool.
locked it up. And left
I
it
guess I
there.
gotta go in and look out the bars.
Manfred stops taking.
Make another spot hidden.
Wait, you're
Okay.
supposed to
Both
be
of us?
Yeah, if you want to look at
I'm
the bars.
sleeping, yeah.
It's like a clink, like somebody dropped something in there.
But there's no one there?
I
You
made-
got luck.
No, they left.
I made
You
that
made
one.
it?
Yeah.
The cell keys are like outside of your cell.
I didn't make
It looks like they're about maybe 2.5 feet away from the edge of the wall.
I rolled triple zeros. Do I get anything?
That's
special?
100%. That's a super fail.
You failed it so much that it would have fallen further.
You're looking up. You're
That's
trying to see if
100%.
there's something up
Yeah.
up in the
Why can't that be 0%? And
Yeah,
that
it's
everything.
100%.
That's terrible.
You actually fall and
They're
die.
Huxtable. I think I see our keys.
What?
I think I see the keys on the ground.
Where?
On the ground before the cell door. No, you won't. You can stop looking up now because he's told you exactly where to look.
This
He
is
points
hard.
it out. Yeah, there's. It looks like this. Oh, you don't see anything. They're gone.
What?
Oh,
Is-
You guys have noticed. Yeah, they're gone. And then next day,
Would the other Sir Huxtable go?
no, he's despondent and is sleeping
He's
a lot now.
also chained to the back of the cell, isn't he?
No.
No,
He
that
only
was
chained him to
temporary.
the. Yeah, he chained him so he could get him locked back up.
I'm gonna get down the ground and
You're
just
trying
like
to.
do this number.
No, you can't.
Nothing.
Can't do anything.
I thought it was empty.
You guys have noticed that also some weird things happen over the next couple days.
No, they're not.
You misplacing stuff, and it's turning up in other places that you're not expecting it. Keys, little,
All of us?
your hat.
Where
Yeah,
did that
everybody
come
actually
from?
is being noticed. It's very strange.
Is
very
that
strange
what?
behavior.
Wait, what?
For my skull.
Little
Our
things
things
are
are kind
getting
of
misplaced.
Wait,
Yeah,
that's
yourself.
my-
You had it in the back. You had it in your purse, and now it's gone. And when
What
you
is?
look later, you find it by your bedside. You don't remember putting it there.
The towel for my scarf.
Yeah. Just little. It's just strange. It just strikes you as very strange.
Is my shotgun in a different location?
No, just your shotgun.
Oh, we gotta put that away.
Okay, August 3rd, Monday comes around.
August 3rd? Oh, or in August.
Fetz is still holding you guys under suspicion, he tells you. Actually, he lets you out on Monday. He interrogated you on Sunday. And it was the same kind of thing. I need you to make me a con times 5. You haven't had a bath or a shower or anything in 3 days.
I failed it really hard.
You failed it? You failed it? Okay. Did you mouth off to him or claim that
Like a lot.
you tried to talk like a lawyer and you're like, blah, 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 blah.
Like huge amounts of lawyer
Well,
math.
yeah, he beats.
Like
he,
intermixed with Dr.
It
Carl
is
Huxtable.
blatant police brutality, okay? I mean, he doesn't just slap you, he beats the crap out of you. You take a total of 5 points of damage.
Dang.
Yeah, between the interrogation and just the blatant police brutality.
This is blatant unkindness to you.
Before you finally, essentially, they let you guys loose on Monday. It's like, get out.
I make a beeline to the hotel.
Don't get caught again.
Don't
You're
get
like,
caught
"Where is
again."
No, no. Don't let me see your face around here anymore.
You don't have to worry about that, jackass.
And then he runs.
Yeah, you better run.
You better run. Go to the Supreme Court.
Oh, you're about to get your ass thrown back in jail if you're not careful, bro. Are you really gonna mouth off to the guy that beat the crap out of you in interrogation? I mean, your mustache can't run. You run. Supreme Court. That's right. Okay. Back at your hotel, you guys find that your rooms have been held for you.
Hey,
You are a terrible mess.
Do I find my moonshine?
Yeah.
It's been misplaced.
No. Oh, it's gone. You're right. It's gone.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I
Just got real.
So this is
They're still
breakfast
sealed
time?
up there. They're really tight too. Like they haven't been opened at all.
How's the moonshine?
He's a mess.
No, but like
The mustache is
specifically.
gone.
Is he like missing teeth?
No. Bruises. You'll have bruises. That's it. The guy didn't like take a pipe to you or anything. He punched you. His face is puffy and bruised. He did a lot of belly gut punches too, because it shows up less. Yes.
This is morning, right?
Yes.
Can I offer first aid to these two?
Once you find them, yes.
Well, is this not breakfast back in the hotel?
Yeah. Well, you guys have eaten breakfast at different
Well,
places.
you guys did.
Yeah.
We stayed.
I stayed at the hotel.
Did you guys want to go back to the regular hotel for breakfast?
No. We're just
I
like
ate at a nicer
having
place.
breakfast
Okay.
at
You're in
night.
a diner not too far from the police station. And you see these two run by. Just run. Like they escaped from jail.
I'm like, let's not go.
Well, I guess we don't need to get that corner over then.
Okay.
Thank God.
And that's when you guys go back to the hotel. You guys see them come in.
Yeah.
Okay.
He runs in. He walks in more carefully because you don't have to. You're out of sight of fence, so you don't have to run. He looks terribly disheveled. His suit's a mess. He looks miserable. And Dr. Huxtable shows up too. No, you know what? Dr. Huxtable is not going back to the hotel. Dr. Huxtable is just for character information. He goes to a different hotel, pays somebody. Is his character sheet over there?
Yeah.
Let me see it. Let me see his sheet for a second. Yeah, I think I already do that.
No, I did.
He doesn't say he's got any cash on hand, but he's wealthy, so I'm going to say he's got enough cash that he basically is going to go to another hotel, and you guys can tell him this, and I can tell him later. Pay somebody to buy him some clothing in his size, and holds up there until he comes back into the game.
Okay.
He's miserable. He has been humiliated, and he's not.
So he's
this kind of
basically
treatment.
going to the one spot.
And is the what? He's
the one spot.
He's going. No, he's just going to a hotel, a different hotel, and he doesn't want to deal with y'all right now. He's humiliated.
Yeah.
But you guys see them enter the hotel.
Hey.
So you could try to get them to come back to you, but Silversmith looked awful.
Yeah.
I mean, like wide-eyed. His hair was crazy disheveled.
And you're
Nope.
still
Oh,
crazy.
I'm still like
You guys did have a few personal possessions on you that have not yet been returned.
Yeah.
Yes. And you didn't ask Fetz. Well, you could. Did you want to ask Fetz about those before you left? Or were you too? You probably were too big of a mess.
Yeah.
Did you want to ask Fetz before you left? You know,
Yes.
the Supreme Court
Of course.
about your personal possessions that you
Where
came
they
in.
are.
Aggressively.
Okay.
Where's my stuff?
Playing with fire.
Excuse me, can I please get my clothes back?
You were told that you'll have to go down to the warehouse with Marty to get him. That's what you're
Marty?
told. Marty owns the warehouse. Marty Smith.
Cool.
Marty Smith.
You can call him. It's in the
You
book.
don't know this though.
And then he goes in the don't let me see you around, and you like walk away, and then you start running. You're like, I'm gonna get the Supreme Court or whatever you yell back.
Police suck.
Yeah.
Police suck.
Okay.
So I tried to
But you weren't there.
So now they're at the hotel.
They're at the hotel, but they've
Oh,
both gone to their
tell you.
rooms.
Yeah.
But I
How do you want to handle that? You okay?
Sorry,
What's up,
yeah.
Jake?
First aid? Yeah, I go up to the rooms,
Whose room?
both of them, but I'm going
At
to.
the same time. Do you split yourself?
I'm going to
Whose room are you going to?
She's the next victim.
I go
Sorry,
to.
I didn't mean to pick
couldn't
on you.
remember whose room was what, but I remembered that they each were in one of the rooms, so I knocked randomly on one of their rooms.
Okay, just roll me a 10-sided die and say how, and tell me whether you rolled high or low. One.
A 10-sided die?
Yeah, or any die, and tell me if you rolled the high part of it.
Hi.
Okay, so that's Bo. Not somebody comes knocking at your door. You are changing, so you're basically in your skivvies right now. You're in your underwear.
Hello. I'm here. I know some first aid. You looked pretty banged up. Can I help you?
As a lawyer, I know I can't legally accept first aid outside of a hospital. I'm sorry.
Make a law roll.
What?
Make a law roll. You have a skill called law with your skills. Go ahead and make a roll.
It's a 5%.
With
It's a 5%. It's percentile dice again.
I feel like I have to get a bonus.
I will give you a bonus.
I have 69.
Oh no. Okay.
Hey,
That sounds unusual, but you don't know for sure if that's the law. You've never heard that, but you've never heard
Alright.
not that.
I was just being helpful.
You've got your pants on. You're getting a nice shirt on, cleaning yourself up. You gonna say anything else?
I'm a lawyer.
Like a birthday suit.
You're still standing right
Are
outside
you
the store,
sure?
Nissa.
Because you look pretty banged up and you just close your eyes and you won't know what's happening.
Wow.
That's what I say to all my customers.
Okay, that's when the other door opens. It like is flung open next door, and you see Silversmith come out wide-eyed. He's holding an empty bottle in each hand.
Can I help you, sir? Do you need any assistance?
Yes!
Okay, go lay down on the bed.
My shine!
Take your jars with you. Hold them close.
Okay, you go back into the room.
Lay down, and I'm gonna bandage you up a little bit.
Okay, he's not injured. You check him out.
Oh, I thought you
he
said he
doesn't appear to be injured. No,
Oh.
no, he just looks.
Yeah, but he has the shakes.
He does.
And I thought you said first aid could fix that.
No.
Not with bandages.
No, moonshine will fix that.
Yeah.
Well,
Make
I
me a
thought
first
you did
aid.
a
Make me a
roll.
first aid check. Go ahead and make a roll on first aid for me.
Percentage?
Yes, please.
Yes, I win.
Okay. Yeah, he has. He's got the DTs. He's detoxifying from obviously long years of alcoholism. There are medicines that you could administer that will help lower that. But you don't have any of those. You don't have your medical kit because you came up here on vacation.
Oh,
Correct?
I thought I brought it with me.
Well, okay,
because I
no,
was offering
okay,
surgeries.
yeah, you can have it with you. It's
Okay.
just very medical kit. You can give him
Door-to-door
something that will
surgeries.
lessen his anxiety.
And I'm probably yelling something
Probably
like,
morphine, actually.
I had 4 of these bottles.
A very small dose.
I had 4 of these bottles. Where are my shine?
Alright, I
That's
give
what
you
he's-
morphine.
Okay, so you leave.
Oh, boy, that's a
bring back
nice
your doctor
trade.
kit.
I bring out my,
You
yeah.
give him a very diluted amount of morphine just to help calm him down.
Yes. It's actually.
You look at these bottles, and he's got 2 in his hand and they're empty. How many did you have total? Because you still have empty bottles. with you.
Yeah, I had.
You had the empty bottles in a
I
different
had
part of the
3.
pack.
I guess I had 4 empty bottles and I had 4 full with moonshine.
Right. Okay. And the 4 full ones are on top.
Okay.
And when you pull them out, they're empty. They're like,
Yeah.
and you can see the tops of the other ones in the bottom. You look in his pack out of curiosity, and there's more bottles down in the bottom. You don't know what he's yelling about. Do you examine them at all?
Yes.
You pull it out, and they're full. You pull out 4 full bottles on the bottom of his pack.
They're all full.
Yeah, and you're like, what's wrong with this guy? And you can talk to him. I mean,
Yeah.
you're still like,
Yeah, I'm
you're starting to
clutching.
calm down
Yeah.
a little bit. The morphine is helping take the edge off.
Can I just take them?
Yeah, well, you'll have to
Conceal?
you have to do a conceal check if you want to slip
Can I
them
sneak
into.
instead?
No, because sneak is about sneaking yourself. If you want to slip them into the bag without him noticing, if you just want to do it right now, he'll probably notice. I mean, you're right there.
Well, I can wait till the morphine kicks in more.
You could.
Right, can I wait for the
You could increase the dose if you really want to make sure you're not.
Yeah, Jack, my moonshine.
I see how
It's, I'm going to be your doctor and I'm going to administer alcohol to you in a decreasing amount to lessen your symptoms.
Are you telling him this, or is this just your plan?
Well, you did.
Yeah, so she's not telling you.
This is the master
But-
plan.
Well, I might if you're.
What are you going to do now?
I'm like you look a little anxious. I'm gonna give you a little bit extra. You feel? Here you go.
Yeah, you have
How
to
you-
inject. You give him an injection.
How you
You want to
feeling?
give him enough to really like
Yeah, I'm
knock him
feeling a
out.
little better.
Alright.
I'm feeling a little better.
You wanna go?
Pass out.
You hungry?
I wish I had my shine.
You are
That's what I
hungry.
want. I guess I am a little hungry.
Alright. Go ahead. Go downstairs. Doctor's orders. Get something to eat.
Alright.
Okay,
You
so
left,
he
I'm gonna
leaves.
take 'em.
So you take 4 bottles and you stick them in your doctor's bag.
Yeah.
That's when we not
Walking
have to
like
make
a
any
boss.
rolls. And you take your bag back to your room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You pass his room again. You're finished your dress, Bo. You've cleaned yourself up a little bit. You've combed your hair. You got some new pomade because your hair was a mess.
Are
You got
you
it
sure?
pomaded down. You got some cologne on to take off the scent because you're a little gamey still.
Really?
And you
your
got a
new
nice
dress.
new fresh pressed suit on. You're feeling much better.
Or you
All my
have-
injuries are covered with my disguise.
Oh yeah, and then you use some of the use
You
some
have
of the.
male makeup.
Nobody.
Well, he's probably got pretty much like theater makeup too, so he can make himself with
Master
different
disguise.
colors, and it's oil-based makeup. You don't have any facial hair, right? Your character has no facial hair.
Nah, facial hair is terrible.
He's 17.